Welcome to this tutorial video on how to create a clock in G Selector. What we'll do is start off in G Selector, and what we're going to do is click up the top and hit clocks, and underneath that definition and then the plus sign. What that'll bring up is a box where we can add our clock name and hit OK. What we can see there is a blank clock, it's unedited, and we're going to have a play with this. What we're going to do is slowly make our way down and change in categories and things like that, so we can have things like songs, bits that brand the station, and then of course bits where you're going to talk, like personality pieces and things like that. So as we make our way down, you'll see that we'll start it off with an exact time marker. Always have to start with that, and then of course the top of hour, which brands the station. And in this hour I'm going to chuck in just a bit of a random mix of music, and we're going to add in news and weather as well. As we make our way down, I've just stretched it out there so you can see a little bit more as well, but slowly just adding in more songs. What we'll put in there is a speed break, so that's really our first sort of informal time to have a quick chat with the listeners, and as we go through we're going to add more songs. As we're going down, just adding more songs and different components to the hour. We've got the personality piece in there, and as we go down, more songs. Obviously with your show, if it's based around hip hop or something like that, then all your songs will be hip hop. But as we go down, we're going to add in a few different components like community information. We've got a rotate back in there, and we'll chuck in a commercial break as well. What we're going to need to do in a few seconds though is add in some more audio slots so we can actually keep filling up our pie diagram, which is on the left hand side. So I'll do that right now, I think. To do that is underneath editor up the top, and exact time marker is hit the plus sign, and just hit that as many times as you need to fill in. So as we go down, just keep moving your way down, adding more parts of the clock. We've got some more songs and obviously more audio bits in there as well. What we'll chuck in is some Polytech information there. As we go down, a personality piece as well, because obviously that's going to be a little bit longer than a speed break, and it's where we can sort of tease the next upcoming hour or show. So more songs, and then what we'll do is we're going to finish off, and it's always pays to finish off with a dance track, and then there's 4 components that we always have to add. So obviously just there I've added a few more audio slots, and then these 4 little functions here. Pretty much what these do, it lets the system know that when it gets to the end of the hour it needs to fade the audio out and move on to the next hour. And that is pretty much it. So after that, just underneath assignments, you're going to see a little disk sign. We want to click save, and that'll pretty much save it as is. Now on the left hand side, what you will see is our little pie diagram, and it has a big chunk of it missing. Now don't worry too much about that, because what we've done is we've added a whole different bunch of bits where you're going to be talking, personality pieces, speed breaks, things like that, and we're going to fill in that time with our talking anyway. But either way, in this hour we have 13 songs and a whole bunch of audio bits, and that is pretty much how we create a clock in G Selector.